Today we're going to have fun. It's not going to take a long time. It's what to do with leftover cornbread. Now, we made chili the other day and we had some cornbread to go with it, which of course is staple. But what do you do when it's left over? I'll show you. You make a great breakfast. So we're going to use some ramekins. These are 4-ounce size. You can use larger ones if you want. And before I do anything, I'm going to spray them with Pam for baking, which has a little bit of butter and a little bit of flour. And that's going to make sure that these come out of there real nice. Okay? All right. Let's stuff these bowls with cornbread. Oh, yeah. More cornbread. I love cornbread. I'm addicted to cornbread. I make different versions of my cornbread. Sometimes I make it with a little bit of honey. Sometimes, oops, we're making a mess here. And sometimes I make it with an actual can of corn that I drain and put it in with the mix before I bake it. And that has a unique texture. But we didn't do the corn kind this time. This is just the kind with honey. You make it however you want, or if you want to cheat, you can use a company called Krusty's. They make a really good cornbread mix. Not that Jiffy stuff for 99 cents. That stuff is crap, but that's just my opinion. Sorry, now I'm going to hear from Jiffy, hey, our stuff isn't crap. And then I'm going to say, have you ever tasted Krusty's? Your stuff is crap. Trust me. Okay. That wasn't nice, Mikey. I wasn't intending to be nice. Yay, look at that. Okay, we used all of the cornbread. And then take some bacon bits. I cheat. I buy the bacon bits, so that way I always have some on hand if I want to do something, jazz something up, whether it's a salad or whether it's what I'm making now. There's a million things you can do with bacon bits. And if not, you can make your own bacon bits. That'll be in another one. I'm going to make one today with bacon bits, but I'm also in the mood for some ham. So I've got some diced ham. Again, around the holiday time, people making ham, save yourself some. You got to wonder, what do I do with all that leftover ham? And you might have some cornbread from the holidays too. So there you go. You've got breakfast for the next day, right? See how that works? Okay. A little bit of moisture in there. We do this so the cornbread doesn't dry up when we bake it. About a tablespoon. Okay, I lied. I said no measurements today. That's just, people are going to ask, how much should I put in there? Just about a tablespoon. If you put a little more in there, don't worry. This isn't rocket science, okay? It's just fun. I always have fun messing around. Look at me, I'm making a good mess. I'm going to get yelled at here. Hey, Messy Marvin, look what you did to the set. It's like, hey, we're cooking here. Oops, you know what I forgot? How about the egg? Okay. So, I'm going to push down a little bit here so we get kind of a well. And then I do that on this side and do that over here. I do that so that when I crack the egg, it's going to sit right in the middle, nice and neat. Okay? And we'll do egg number 2 over here. And then egg number 3. That little well keeps the egg yolk in the middle, makes a nice presentation. I am going to stab this one and break the yolk because my executive producer, Jacqueline, does not like runny yolks. Me, personally, I like the runny yolks. I grew up on soft-boiled eggs. My great-grandmother used to make them. We had the little egg cup, and she would come over, and in her German way, she would say, let me crack the egg for you. Yeah, that's so good. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to put some Gruyere cheese on top of Jacqueline's, because that's what she likes. And she also wants... Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I lost my cheddar cheese. That's a new expression. He's lost his cheddar cheese. Does that mean he's nuts? No, it just means he lost his cheese. All right, or the cheese slipped off his cracker. What other ones? There we go. She wanted both cheeses. Me, I'm just going to not be so picky, and I'm going to go with the good old-fashioned cheddar. Okay? After we're done with this, We're going to slide these in the oven for about 25-30 minutes at 375 degrees. We're going to put these in the oven, and when we're done, we'll pull them out, take a look at them. So hang tight. This is going to be good.
25 minutes later.
Now we get to see our breakfast in action. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We put it in a couple of extra minutes, but look at what you got there. Oh my goodness. The cheese has got a nice crust to it, and of course the egg has puffed up a little bit. So it's almost kind of like a mini souffle. Not really, but boy, this is delicious. Make yourself a cup of coffee to go with it, or a glass of cold milk, and you've got yourself breakfast. There you have it. We rescued the leftover cornbread. You can do the same. Let me know if you made this. And as always, thank you for joining our channel.